Ciao Tesla people, I'm back at the Supercharger in Florence and we'll do Supercharger Talk number 59. There is nobody, so the entire Supercharger is empty. Pretty cool. It's 9:41 in the morning, so I'm not sure why it's empty. Anyway, we'll do Supercharger Talk 59. It's thinking now. Started charging. Let's see what speed does it charge. First of all, let me so these chargers are 150 kilowatts. So the maximum should be around 140, 138, 146. Oh, pretty good. 44. Good. So let's do Supercharger Talk number 59. There are a few news from the past couple of days. Oh, and the price of this supercharger decreases to 0.42 euro per kilowatt hour. Before was 0.46 or 49 if I do remember. Yeah. So let's talk about first the biggest news, which is the Robotaxi launch event on the 12th of June. So finally Tesla announced this event. So 12th of June in Austin, Texas. We don't know yet if it's launching the Robotaxi car, or I'm sure they will do some demos and they will show how the car behaves and they will explain that. But we are not sure yet if the Robotaxi will be first the Model Ys or the Robotaxi car. Hopefully they are both. And we'll see how people will react. Also, it will be interesting how to see the app, how works the app to get these Robotaxis. Okay, so we don't know yet much. So 12 June, so it's in 13-14 days, something like that. Yeah, cool. The other news is Giga Berlin. So there is I think there are several ones, but anyway, there is a YouTube channel that shows the drone footage of the Giga Berlin site, and one of these videos, there are several Model Y, the new ones that drove themselves to the parking lot from inside the factory, which is pretty cool. That means they're FSD unsupervised, and as I mentioned another time, they must have some some software to do that, because you need to put because the parking lot is made of fish lines, how you say, and the car go in a line one after the other, and then they fill the parking spot, the parking lot. But on the other side there is the cargo trailer that picks up these cars. Okay, they're driven inside on top of the cargo trailer. So you need to put the right car to the right spot, and that belongs to the right trailer, so that the trailer goes to the Tesla sites, or they're shipped to the correct location. Okay, so they must have some special software or dedicated software. Otherwise it would be too cumbersome that someone goes inside the car, put the location and say go here, that type of thing. It would defeat the purpose of the car driving itself outside without a person intervening. What my guess is that once it's out of the construction, the production line, they do the last checks, and then someone with the VIN number and all that stuff, they start the car, and unsupervised they go towards the parking lot to get loaded on the trailer, which is pretty cool. So it was pretty cool to see how it stopped today. There was some traffic inside the parking lot, and then it goes, past another car, and then it fits right in between other cars that are on the parking lot. So very interesting. The other thing is I installed Tesla Update 2025.14.7. There were several changes. I made a video, so check out the video. In the meantime, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to do my best to bring some news and all the experience that I have with my Model Y performance. So with this 2025.14.7, there were several changes. Mostly was FSD, different version and updates, but also bring Apple Music changes. There were some in the playlist and the number of songs that you could play back or something like that. Also, there is a new Tesla update, the 2025.14.8. Let me see if there are any new feature on that, so that we know what to expect. The 8, here it is. Now, looks like it's bug fixes and improvements. We'll see if there are any undocumented changes. And then there is another version that they people found, that is the 2025.14.12. And there is a very, very cool new feature. So as you know, I did this video some time ago. There is a radar here, a 4D radar, okay? And I show you even in service mode to see if you have it. And this radar, 4D radar, is able to check if there is one seat in the seats, the front seats and back seats, okay? And it's so accurate that in this new update, it will detect children. So if there are children in the back seats. Not only that, but this radar is able to pick up the size of the child, the heart rate, and the how warm is the heating, so the temperature, okay? So there was an article explaining this stuff. Let me check a second. Upcoming car wash. It was very interesting, and let me. So Robotaxy Launch in 12. Okay. Oh, here. So. Tesla adds the child left behind detection to its vehicle, okay? And Tesla has officially added child left alone detection to some of its newest vehicles. On car equipped with the cabin radar, Tesla update 2025.14.12 adds the ability for the vehicle to warn the driver if a child has been left alone in the vehicle. Now, this is very cool because, for example, here in Italy, by law, the child seats are equipped with the Bluetooth. You have an app on your phone, so the seats connects to your app on your phone to be able to, if you leave the car, it will warn you that you left the child in the back. Okay, so with this feature, the Tesla app will do it. Tesla began equipping with the vehicles with the cabin radar several years ago, but it has only recently activated the hardware in update 2025.2.6. The cabin radar is being used for more than child detection. In the 2025.2 update, it was initially used to detect the occupancy of the front seats, okay, removing the need to separate the seat sensor. Tesla is now leveraging it also to detect occupancy in the rear seats. However, it does not much more than just to detect wherever there is someone sitting in the back seats of your vehicle. What it does, the Tesla has stated before that the cabin radar will be able to detect the size of the individuals. In addition to detecting the size, it will also be able to detect the child's heart rate and breathing. I mentioned heat, but no, it's breathing. According to the release notes, if the vehicle detects the child has been left alone, the vehicle will flash its lights and play an alert, presumably through the external PWS speaker. It will also send a notification to your phone through the Tesla app. We expect this to be the first iteration of this feature. As Tesla has previously said, the vehicle will also automatically enable this climate system and call emergency service if the driver doesn't respond. Very cool. However, it seems like those features will come later, as Tesla release notes in this 2025.14.12 update state if an unintended, this is the release notes, if an unintended child is detected, the vehicle will flash the exterior indicator lights, play some alert tone, and send a notification to your Tesla app. This will repeat a regular interval until you return to your vehicle. Cabin data is processed locally and is not transmitted to Tesla. This feature is enabled by default to disable go to control safety child left alone detection. Very cool. Supported models. This feature requires the vehicle to have a cabin radar, which Tesla has included for several years. However, it's not available on model. Tesla will initially also support the 2024 Plus Model 3 initially, but it will also be on other supported models in the future. While other vehicles are included in cabin radar, the part number different models, it's not clear which model will end up receiving this feature. Right now, 2025 Plus Model 3 are receiving this feature, and the new Model Y and the Cybertruck also feature semi-cabin radar and are expected to receive this upgrade later. Okay. It's more unclear for Model S and Model X. This feature is currently only rolling out new Model S in Europe, but Tesla has already stated that other regions will follow, calling emergency service and all that stuff. Very cool. So, not for everybody as usual, this new feature, but hopefully they will roll out for everybody has a 4D radar. In the meantime, there is a new Model 3 from Netherlands. Pretty cool. So these are all the news for now. So I'm going to check online if there are any other news. We'll let you know. In the meantime, I'll be back in a second. So I'm done charging and I'm going to leave because there are other people. Super fast. So Supercharger Talk number 59 done. Few cool news. So check it out, and also check out my Tesla referral. If you buy a Tesla, use my referral, it's in the description, you get a discount. And also please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share it, and I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.